Hi people, alternative rock band Suede, the Blue Hour album review, in my opinion. So, track 1 as 1. The beginning is quite interesting. At first, it sounded a bit like a Jurassic Park movie. It gets quite theatrical and dramatic, almost like a musical. I don't know if it's good, but it caught my attention. It's a good song anyway. Track 2, Watelands. Love the changes of chords and the sound of the guitar. More or less what I was expecting to hear from this band. It worked completely, at least for me. I think it's a great song with a very interesting instrumentalization. Track 3, Mistress. I really like the tension that they achieve in their chords and the drama that the voice brings musically. It's great. I think that the role of the guitar in this band is very important, but what they try to deliver, you can notice it without major problems in their songs. Always the general reason for their melodies is on the guitar. Track 4, Beyond the Outskirts. Every song is building attention with its chords, and it's one of the things that I like the most of this album so far. It has its own sound that works very well with the voice and the band's delivery. There is a heavier change in that moment that generates a point that I found awesome to return to the central melody. Track 5, Shock Circles. This is a low point in the album, and I think it makes sense compared to the first track. It is part of the drama that the band tries to generate, and I understand it, but I don't see that it works at all musically speaking. On the contrary, I think it causes the opposite to raise the record. Track 6, Cold Hands. With a heavier touch, this song passes almost without a trace, and unfortunately, I don't feel that it achieves what the others did before. There is no surprise here. It's not a bad song, but it's not a good one either. Track 7, Life is Golden. It seems that the album tries to return little by little with this song that somehow managed to recover what they had lost. Anyway, it's not completely successful in that, and I feel that there is a loss of creativity in this part of the record. Track 8, Roadkill. More of those moments of drama, a little weird. It just doesn't work. Track 9, Tides. I still feel that the album is trying to survive with simple songs that don't seem to have the same originality that they had at the beginning, and clearly doesn't mean that they are bad songs. It's just that they happen, but they don't leave anything to rescue after a friendly sound. Track 10, Don't Be Afraid If Nobody Loves You. I'm sorry. Finally, the band is coming back, and thanks for that, because the interest they themselves had generated at the beginning was already being lost. I love the introduction, and practically everything the guitar is doing has definitely done a great job on this album. Track 11, Dead Bird. This is the first cut that I really feel makes sense, and in fact I feel that it's awesome, that it elevates in some way to what follows. Track 12, All the Wild Places, with some pretty interesting and dramatic sounds, some very good musical arrangement that sound in the background. Musically, it's beautiful, and I can say that this is the creative direction that they should never have missed in the album. Track 13, The Invisibles. Maybe this part of the album is the most dramatic and theatrical. There are no big surprises here anyway, and don't misunderstand me. I still think that this is the direction that the album should have kept from the beginning, but this song doesn't achieve it as much as other songs, and that's it. Track 14, Flytipping. The last song of the album, a bit slow at first. The melody grows little by little, incorporating new sounds. The voice still has the same line that it has maintained throughout the album, and in which it has worked well. Maybe it took a while to deliver the expected explosion of the song, but when they deliver it, it turns out to be pretty good, not great anyway, and the end is quite epic, giving a good close into the record. I give this album a total of 6.6. All the details in the description. Have you heard this album? What is your opinion about it? Subscribe for more content, and bye!